Hey you guys, I am back here with another video. This is my third or fourth haul, I think, from Starlit Candles. I decided to open when she opened for the Christmas stuff. There were a couple scents that I really wanted, and I am a big fan of her wax. Generally, it performs well for me. The clamshells are always just... When I think of Starlit Candles, I think mostly of her clamshells and her really cute loaves. She does a really good job on her loaves, but everything always has just... It's just always just like super cute, very polished. And the first time I ever got something from Starlit Candles, here's what really impressed me, actually. And I don't have that particular clamshell here or anything like that, but now I'm just going to use this. But it was like a clamshell that was supposed to, I think, look like a starry night. So it had like those little tiny glitter, stars in there. And when I looked at the clamshell, I noticed that the stars were like evenly spaced. Like there was a glitter star, or like a little, not glitter, confetti star, whatever you want to call it. There was like a star there and there and there and there, and they were perfectly evenly spaced. And I remember looking at that thinking, okay, like that's not like she's taking like a pinch of like stars, glitter or whatever, or confetti and going like bleh, and it's going everywhere. It was obvious that she had taken that and had carefully spaced it apart. And that attention to detail, when I looked at that clamshell and really looked at it, it was like, I was like, wow, like that is impressive. And I think that clamshell was Midnight Carnival, I think, was like that. And there was another one that was like that as well. But ever since I really noticed the detail on that clamshell, I've really looked at the Starlit Candles clamshells, and they're always just gorgeous. The wax is gorgeous and it smells great. So want to get into it here. Here is the business card for Starlit Candles, and the owner's name is Yuri. And like I said, I just think her wax is just pretty awesome. So I did get a couple samples here. This first one here, it's a rose sample in Tangerine Dream. And I really haven't had time to necessarily sniff all this stuff because, while I had company over for Thanksgiving, I mostly just got the hauls in, kind of opened them to make sure everything was there, and then just put them away. So I'm kind of discovering all of this wax as I go along in this video. That is a really nice citrus scent. It's just called Tangerine Dream. For the most part, it has like a very straight up tangerine citrus scent. I'm not really smelling any bakery or anything else in there. Just a really nice standalone scent. This next one here is another one of the rose samples or the flower samples, and this one is in Sweetheart Cloud 9. No idea what this one is going to smell like. Was this like a cotton candy? Is that pink sugar? No, is that like some kind of watermelon? It's really nice. I don't know what it is. Is that like a watermelon cotton candy scent? Man, it's been a while since I've done videos, if you guys can't tell. Whatever this is, it's really good. So whenever I find the scent description, I'm sure I'm going to feel like a complete idiot for probably mucking it up, but that one is a really good scent. I want to get into a couple of the non-clamshell things here first, and then I'll get into the clamshell. So this first one here is Cake Smash, and I don't have scent descriptions for everything. I'm pretty sure I don't have one for this. I'm assuming it probably is just going to smell like a cake, but Cake Smash makes me think that there's something else in here, but that's what that is what the star looks like. Oh, that is divine. I think I can smell a little bit of coconut in here, but it's kind of like nice, like a toasted bakery coconut smell, not like a fresh coconut smell. And maybe a little bit of almond. I think that's what I'm smelling in here, is a little bit of almond. Vanilla and almond and stuff like that. And in case you guys don't know, I hate the smell of almond, but this one is pretty good because there's a lot of very juicy bakery notes going on in there that actually that almond scent is really not that bad in that one at all. I would love that one. I'll be happy with it. Okay, this next one here is another one of the little star melts, and this one here is in Summer Love. I should have looked up the scent description, but was this a free sample or did I order this? Now I'm confused. This might have been a sample? I don't know. It has a really dark fruit note, but it's also kind of pretty. Whatever this is, that is a really nice one. I don't know if that's like pomegranate or something, but it's definitely got like a heavier fruit note, but really nice. I also got a couple of the bags of scallops. Now, one of these, I can't remember which one. When I checked out, the scent that I wanted in these didn't translate to the order. It just said that I bought a 5-pack of scallops or something. So she actually sent me a message and she said, hey, what scent was it? Or what scent did you like? I honestly couldn't remember. So I just told her, just whatever, anything is fine. I mean, you know, because I share my wax with so many people. Even if I don't like it, somebody will like it. So I don't remember which one of these that was. But this one here, this might have been the one that she sent me that I didn't necessarily order the scent, but I love it. It is pink apple. And there is honestly nothing better, and this is going to sound strange, than a pink sugar blend with apple. And it's not a blend that you come across very often, but it works. This one is definitely stronger in the apple over the pink sugar. It's like 75% apple, 25% pink sugar, which I think is good. I would rather have the apple be a little bit stronger, but you get that, like, you know, really fresh apple note first, followed by that, you know, like sweet pink sugar scent, and it works. And that is a good blend. I'm really digging that one. These next ones here are these really cute decorated up little scallops, and this one is in Fruity Rainbow Sherbet. Definitely you can smell the Fruit Loops in here. But it just smells like a really sweet Fruit Loop scent, which is okay. It's fine with me. I do like Fruit Loops, not like my favorite scent, but I do enjoy melting it. And so that one is just a nice head of Fruit Loops. And this next one here is actually a double packaged 6-pack of gingerbread guys and Wildberry Cream Zucchini bread. And it smells really, really good. It smells awesome. And actually, one thing I just noticed, these gingerbread guys are glittered on both sides. And so the glitter and the glitter. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a really nice touch. I like this one. It definitely smells like a little bit drier of a zucchini bread scent, but it does smell pretty darn good. I don't know if this is wildberry mousse or if this is just like wildberry. It kind of has that wildberry mousse, like thick kind of scent a little bit to me, but I'm not completely sure. Okay, now to get into these gorgeous clamshells, and I do have the scent descriptions for these over here, but I don't have them in order, so my apologies if it takes me a second to find it. This first one here is frozen, and just look at this clamshell, super cute. This one here is, I'm trying to make it a little bit shorter here. Violets peeking through a blanket of pure snow with juniper berry and the depth of the forest, and also sweet crushed candy canes. She calls it a delicate white floral blend. Oh no, I busted it up. Look. Oh, so sad. That's my own fault. But okay, let me take this half here and smell it. Definitely a delicate white floral blend, and this has the violet scent in it. I'm not the biggest fan of violet. It always comes off a little powdery. This one is slightly powdery, but really not as strong as a lot of other violets. But it is really nice. It does smell a little bit old-fashioned to me. Violet scents and rose scents both to me just smell a little bit more like an old-fashioned floral, which is not a bad thing if those are the scents that you like. I still like that one quite a bit. It's just like I'm more of a jasmine honeysuckle kind of person. And this next one here is toasty strawberry bread, and this one is fairly self-explanatory. It's just strawberry bread and toasted marshmallow. Now, I am fairly certain this is a bread scent and not a zucchini bread scent. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but I think it's just a bread scent, which is really good. I really like bread scents almost just as much as I like zucchini bread scents. But that is a really, really nice scent. You can smell the strawberry in there very easily. It's definitely sweet. You can smell the bread in there, the toasted marshmallow. I'm not particularly sure if I'm smelling it, but I'm sure like it's just making everything just kind of sweeter. So that one is really nice. Now the next one I got 3 of these because this is one of my all-time favorite scents. And this one, she calls it Elf Magic, and it is candy canes, candy corn, sugared hard candies, and syrup with a bubbly top note of soda pop. I believe other vendors may call this like Elf Sweat, I think is what it's called. And I've seen that fragrance oil on sale before from like Nature's Garden has Elf Sweat. And I think it's all like pretty much in the same kind of family. But this is one of my all-time favorite scents that I do like to melt throughout the year when I do have it. Because it is bubbly. It is candy. But it's not like bad candy. It's like good candy. And minty and bubbly. Did I say it was bubbly? It's bubbly. It is awesome. It's just like you can imagine like the bubbles from the soda pop like dancing up your nose, going like, hey, up the nose, and or something like that. I don't really know, but this was actually one of the main reasons I decided to place this order when I saw that she was carrying this particular fragrance oil, and I was like, I need to have that in my life because that is just such a good scent. And normally the vendors only bust that one out around the holidays. Obviously it's called like Elf, insert some name here. So I just want to stock up on it while I can get it during the holidays. Okay. This next one here is called Snow Day Brunch. So this one is pancakes with maple syrup and whipped cream. Also a cup of chai tea with pizzelle, sweet buttered porridge, and a hint of magic. It looks like this was a scent blend made by one of the customers, Avery M. I think Starlit Candles did have like some kind of blending contest, so this one is definitely really, really nice. And it's interesting because there's a lot of stuff in here. But what I'm smelling the most is like kind of that pancake scent, but it's not like a creamy pancake scent. It's like a drier pancake scent. I think I can pick up the chai tea in here a little bit too, and it's a little different. Not something that you normally smell with like maple syrup and pancakes, but it kind of works. It does kind of work in here. I don't know what else is in there. She says there's also like a hint of magic in there, but this one is pretty good. And it's a little bit different from your average, like, hot cakes, you know, kind of breakfast scents. It's a little bit, it's got a twist, but it works. It does work. Okay, now this next one here, I think I only got one of, and this one is like one of my favorites in the order, Bubbly Champagne. And then also the fact that the clamshell looks so darn cute definitely does not hurt this one at all. This one is a bubbly infusion of strawberries, pear, pomegranate, and vanilla, sparkly and fizzy. I love this one. It is really, really awesome. I think I can get the strawberries. Actually, I think it's the pear I'm getting the most. It's definitely some kind of sweet fruit scent that doesn't smell like things I've smelled before. It definitely is effervescent, but it's not like super effervescent. And then you can also get the vanilla, but the fruit notes hit you first, and then you kind of get the hint of the vanilla. But this is another one you can tell, like, obviously she's got to like hand put these like bubbles in there to make it like, you know, cool up. She's not just like throwing, you know, like bubbles onto the clamshell. So like I said, once again, the attention to detail is always really, really nice. Okay. I can't breathe. Okay, this next one here is Fire and Ice. And this one is a blast of peppermint and the coolness of icy spearmint. Sorry, you guys, that is the alarm. With just a bit of sweet crushed candy canes in this one as well. So pretty much just all kinds of awesome peppermint and spearmint. And it is. This kind of reminds me, like, you know, you see those gum commercials where they're like chomping on a piece of spearmint gum and there's like whoosh, like the cool flavor like rushes over you. And that's kind of what this one reminds me of. This is just like whenever you feel like you're in the mood for mint, just put this on. It's a little bit stronger on the peppermint to me, I think, than the spearmint, which is fine because spearmint tends to remind me of the dentist's office if it's a little bit too strong. But that one is pretty darn good. This next one here is Winter is Coming. And this one is, sorry. So there's my scent description page. I gotta flip the page. This one is, man, this one's got a long scent description. The Chill Before the Snow. It's got rose in there. Sugared spruce and green, sweet vanilla, berry sugar crystals, barely perceptible Jack Frost, peppermint, festive and sweet orange spice, sweet cranberries, and candied apples, and then also snow taffy. So what is not in here is really more of the question. This one has a shit gob of things in it. I think the berry scent is the strongest. It's really good. It's really good. I think I'm getting the fruit scents the most. The berry, I think I can smell the orange, the apple. But you can tell that there is other stuff in here. But it's kind of like the other stuff is kind of subtle. There's not one note in here that stands out a heck of a lot above the others other than just the fruit scents in general you can smell. But it is really nice. It is a really nice blend and it's very complex, and I have a feeling there's a lot of the notes in there that I'm not necessarily smelling because I'm not sophisticated enough. Yes, I said sophisticated to smell it all. And that one smells really good. Okay, this next one here is Naughty or Nice, and this one is pink sugar blended with angel food cake buttercream, and then also fairy floss, and it's layered with midnight pomegranate, which I think is a Bath and Body Works dupe, if I'm not mistaken. Now, whenever I smell this, now, she said it's layered, so I'm assuming this is the pink sugar bakery layer, and then this is the midnight pomegranate layer. The pink sugar layer definitely smells mostly just like a pink sugar cake kind of scent. Mostly dominant on the pink sugar, but very sweet, obviously. The midnight pomegranate is a little bit more subtle on cold. I can definitely smell it. It is kind of like a dark and sexy scent, maybe with a tiny bit of floral, But together, I think that actually kind of works. That is like a really nice blend of all of those in that clamshell. This next one here is Cozy Pink Pajamas. And this one here, if I can find the description, is Pink Sugar and Peppermint. So that one is pretty much cut and dry. Yep, Pink Sugar and Peppermint. And it's a good blend. It's always a good blend. The peppermint hits you first and then the pink sugar, but that is a good blend of both because you can kind of smell both of them equally in the wax tart. So I'm digging that one. Now these next two I have ordered before from Starlit Candles, and I really love this blend. This one is Crystal Palace, one of my favorites from her. Pink sugar, snow taffy, vanilla bean noel, cool peppermint, and a hint of spearmint. So this one normally performs pretty well for me too. I am a big fan of this one. It is just so cool and refreshing. You can get the pink sugar. You can get the vanilla bean noel, but it's kind of a little bit more subtle in here. It doesn't come across as like that really sweet sugar cookie kind of scent. The peppermint is very strong. You can get the spearmint in here too, but it's just a really good like winter peppermint, pink sugar, just kind of, I don't know. It's a really awesome blend. I just really love this one. It just does. Whenever I'm in the mood for like pink sugar and peppermint and that kind of scent, I want to reach for that one. It's really good. Now this next one I got because I did get this in my last order from her, and my husband loved the top layer of this one. This one is marshmallow frosted strawberry cake. So this is just strawberries, white cake, fluffy creamy marshmallow, etc. So pretty much exactly as described. Now I do think that like each vendor does it differently, but I am pretty sure that Yuri has different scents on the bottom and then the top. But my husband was like sniffing the crap out of the top of this thing, and he was like, that is like one of the best things he's ever smelled. The strawberry cake on the bottom is definitely kind of heavy on an almond scent when I really smell this one, and it's a little bit stronger on the almond than I would necessarily prefer. And that's what I smell from the bottom. I can't smell the strawberries, but the almond is the strongest. When I smell the top, definitely very, very sweet marshmallow. Really, really nice. So I can see why my husband absolutely digs the top of that one. Altogether, I'm not sure how it's going to work out, at least for me, with the almond scent being fairly strong in that one. At least I'm pretty sure that's what I'm smelling in there. But yeah, he adores that marshmallow scent. And then the last one here is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. This one is woods, eucalyptus, plums, black cherries, strawberries, and citrus, cinnamon, and clove, and then also has a layer of fairy floss and marshmallow. Now, the one scent I see in here that makes me a little nervous is black cherry. I cannot stand black cherry scents, but let me give this one a sniff. No, this one is fine. This one is really nice, actually. I think I'm smelling the plums kind of strongly, and then a little bit of like an orange scent. I really do like the addition of the cinnamon and clove. This one is really good. It kind of screams Christmas. It's good. This one is actually really awesome. I would absolutely want to get that one again. That is nice. I'm not picking up at that nasty black cherry scent at all. That one is just really, really good. And it's a super cute clamshell to boot. So alright you guys, that is it. That is the entire haul here from Starlit Candles. So just going to I may send some of these up to my mother-in-law. I'm going to send her a package. I know she just left, but she only brought like one small suitcase with her. So I'm going to like put a package together and send her some of her wax goodies, because you know, taking all that stuff on the plane would kind of be a pain in the butt. But maybe I'll send some of this up her way because it's Christmas and she can melt it, you know, before Christmas. But yeah, Starlit Candles, you know, big fan of Yuri's stuff, and I think that's all I have to say. I got a lot more hauls to film, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.